Hello again. Um, I'm going to talk about spirit, evil spirit, negativity, demons, the whole shebang. Okay? This is after I had a message from somebody. They wanted me to give them some advice on a bit of a spiritual matter. Okay? Now, this person was in quite a big state and she was on about how she feels negative spirits are controlling and attaching to her daily life. Wherever she goes, she seems to have this negative energy, and makes her feel rubbish all the time. It makes her feel ill, down, lethargic, the whole shebang. Um, well, in a way, yeah, she's right, but in other ways, she just don't understand. I'm not belittling her or you or anybody else. But the thing to remember is you. You are the source. And what this means is there you can call heaven heaven, you can call God God, you can call the evil one Satan, you can call all these names, but they're all from a source. One big cosmic energy, grand, massive energy that is bigger than everything. And you're a minute but powerful conduit to the most highest divine source that you can get. Okay, so being a source, you are energy. And what is negativity? Negativity is an energy. There's constructive energy and there's destructive energy, okay, or destructive energy. Now, constructive energy is where you've got a brilliant idea, okay, and you want to give money to charity, you want to help an orphan, you want to help the homeless, you want to do good for somebody that you know that is having a particularly hard time, and it's something that you do from the heart, okay? Well, there's nothing wrong in that. That is brilliant. That is constructive. That's a goal. That's a positive goal. Well, then you have deconstructive energy. Now, deconstructive energy pretty much is the yin to your yang. Okay? It's your good and your evil. It's two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. But a lot of people think like negative spirits come from thin air or they come from hell. Well, that might be where they live, but that's not where they were born to the world. You created that. I created that. What do I mean? Alright. Being the source, being an energy, being an almighty thought form, that's what we are. We produce good images, we produce good karma, we produce good energy. Then we can produce negative energy, bad karma, bad zen. Anything good, you have a positive. Everything bad has a negative with it. So if you're in a brilliant mood and you're feeling creative and yeah, I'm gonna help people today. I'm gonna give me granddad a hug. I haven't hugged him for a long time. He needs a hug. He's old, he's 94 years of age, and he's a bit grumpy, but I'm just gonna go and hug him. What a great thought that is. Just go out there and give him a hug. Wonderful. That's a good thing. And you're creating positive thoughts, positive energy. You're feeling positive about you. But you wake up in the morning or you've had an argument with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you've got all these thoughts going around your head and they're not good, they're negative. So what you were feeling yesterday about giving Granddad a good old hug is wiped out of the equation, because well, you've now replaced all that good energy, that good thought, with negative. You know, I hate him, I hate her, I wish we never met. Oh, bad. And you're feeling bad. And you're feeling low. If you've got a cold hits you, all your defenses, all your barriers are low. So you feel low. You're feeling negative. So nobody ever feels good feeling negative. So you're creating more deconstructive energy that brings you down. So good and evil spirits, angels, demons, they all come from here. So you've got the order of things. You've got like all these dimensions of good going right up to the grand source, the main daddy, God. Now you think Raphael, anything that ends with an L is considered good, right? Raphael, Gabriel, Castiel. There's so many angels that are classed as good. That ends with L. I think L is another name for the big man upstairs as well. But anyway, so you've got all these levels of consciousness, all these levels of positive. The higher you go, the brighter it is, the lighter it is, the more positive and good it is. Brilliant. And with that, you attract everything that is positive and good. You need a protector. You're feeling scared. You're feeling worried. Who are you gonna call? You call Michael. Ends in L. Michael, and he comes down with his shield and his big sword, and he'll slash them negative thoughts and negative energies and demons away. Just as he cast out Satan and Lucifer and all that. You know what I mean? He's the man. You need healing, you call for Gabriel. Gabriel's going to come down. Raphael will come down, and he's going to give you abundance of healing, because he's the best healer ever known to man or the heavens, because he's right up there, right next to Michael, right next to all the good top archangels, which is positive, because that's what we think, that's what we feel, and that's a positive thing, and it's full of light, and it's wonderful. But then you've got the other side, the negative side, okay, which again, it comes from here. So you walk into, you walk into a dark alleyway. You're walking down and it's dark and it's gloomy. And what do? You don't think, oh, that would be wonderful to see a pink elephant holding a purple balloon with a yellow tutu. You don't think something like that. You think, somebody behind me? I could hear somebody walking behind me. I think somebody's going to kill me. Someone's going to get me. You see what I'm saying? You get good thought forms, and that manifests into something good, positive. You get negative, deconstructive thought forms that turn and manifest into demons, negative spirits. I'm not saying there aren't negative spirits around. I've encountered many myself. I've encountered demons, but a lot of the time, hell of a lot of the time, they are made from us, from here. You know, kids, teenagers, they're the worst for producing this. Hormones all over the place, okay? Especially, not being funny, please don't get me, but female teenagers, those hormones are goddamn everywhere. And they have an argument with their boyfriends, they'll lie on their bed and they'll cry for hours, and they're on the phone or they're texting, and they're lying on the bed, they're doing more crying, they're doing more overthinking. You see a waft of stuff, that's an incense stick, alright? It's not like I'm farting real bad or something. So, teenagers with their hormones, the most powerful thought form in the world, and they're projecting that. Bang! It's coming out the top of their heads. All that negativity, all that negative emotions, they're all coming out, and they come out for the top of you, and they hit your ceiling in their bedroom. Oh, then after a while, you got this little small patch of negative thought form. It's like a stain. Well, stains don't get cleaned by themselves, so there ain't no magic bubbles that's gonna make these stains disappear. Good thoughts, positive thoughts, will clear that right up. It's like Silic Bang of the most holy order. Alright? But what I'm trying to say is, you manifest out of your own emotions and negativity, and you make real from that. It's like a thought. Imagine thought as bubble. Okay, it's soap and water, and you've got a bendy frame, and you're dipping this frame into the bubbles, and then you're blowing it, and that bubble will form the shape of that frame. If you want a heart-shaped frame, you dip it in there and you blow a heart-shaped bubble. Good. You stick, I don't know, an upside-down cross, or something negative like a bad thought, and you change that into your ex-boyfriend or your ex-partner. So you got your ex-partner shaped frame that you're dipping into the water, into this bubble bath, and you're blowing it, and it's forming this negative form. So that's another piece of negativity that is piling up. So I'm not saying that negativity and evil spirits and demons don't exist. They do, but the chances are somebody else might have created them, and you've just walked into the area where that stain is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that suffer with anxiety and depression and stuff like that, but you haven't always been like that. So something had to happen for your state of mind to change about your situation. Maybe it's a health problem that you're dwelling on, but you're dwelling and you're dwelling and dwelling, deconstructive. You're trying to build yourself up, and you're trying to be positive, and you put the little glittery symbols on Facebook saying, you know, I'm proud, I've got dementia or depression or anxiety. Why are you saying that? Why are you proud? You're not proud. Why would you say that? That I don't understand, because what that is feeding the deconstructive side. There's no positive thoughts coming from that. That's designed, the whole idea of celebrating that you're slightly broken or you're down. There's nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to feel good or wear as a badge of honor. No. It's a deconstructive. That's designed to bring you down. And while you're down, you are that thought form that you're feeling, and that what you are. I've known people who's had serious accidents. I used to know a police officer, right? He was a motorcycle police officer, and there was a train crash. About 16 years ago, there was a train crash, and he was first on the scene. And he got off his bike, and he tried to pull out as many people as possible from the wrecked carriage. Fantastic man, a hero, a true hero. And as he was pulling this last child out, the carriage fell over and snapped his neck, clean in half. It was just his sinews and the muscles and all the nerves and that was intact. Other than that, clean straight through, broken neck. He was paralysed, and he had to have so many surgeries. But his life, as far as he's concerned, was over. One minute he's right up there with the constructive ideas. Look at me, I'm going to save them children, I'm going to save them people. And that's what he did. Then in the blink of an eye, big old construct was taken away by Mr. Deconstruct. And this deconstruct wiped all of his positive energy out. And I spoke to him many times, and it's taken him down a very deep and dark path. And it's really been hard to talk to him and try to get him back to a positive state of mind. Okay, imagine it now. Fit, active, and then in a blink of an eye, he can't do anything apart from sort of blink and talk and stuff like that. It's heartbreaking. And I can understand him feeling very deconstructive. But with loads of surgery and loads of stuff and loads of bolting, it's like Frankenstein, to be honest with you. He's got so many pieces of freaking metal in his neck. He's got the Queen coming down and christening the thing, like, HMS Excalibur. But every operation led him to a more positive thought. Then this tiny little bit of hope got bigger. Then it got bigger. Then it got bigger. And now he's right up there, knowing that every operation he's getting stronger. He's now walking where he could only blink and stuff. And that was only positive thinking. If he stayed with the deconstructive energy, he would have been just right where he was, lying on the bed, blinking, and very upset and down. But he changed his whole mannerism, he changed his whole way, his whole life. He changed it right back. The decision was taken from him about how his life's going to be. But he flip-flopped it. And then he started thinking constructively, positively. Yeah, I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. And damn, he walks better than me, that's for sure. And I try to be as positive as I possibly can to everybody. But this man is walking and he's talking. Okay, he can't move too good, his neck-wise, but he's living, breathing, where those dark thoughts that was designed to bring him down, what would take him in a far different path. So what I'm saying is, you are the source. You are a conduit from a higher source. Okay? Good and evil. Even Lucifer, when Lucifer was cast out, he was still allowed to come back to heaven. You know that? Oh yeah. He was allowed to come back to heaven. He sat down there and talked with God many a time. He still thought he was right. And God said, your punishment is you can come back to heaven, but you're not one of us. So he decided to stick the fingers up and do his own thing. But, he was an angel. So good and evil, negative, positive, they're all two sides of the same thing that you produce. So you can get rid of some of your demons, a lot of your demons, a lot of your negative attachments that you got. You can get rid of all your dark thoughts, and you can certainly get rid of your goddamn glittery I'm depressed signs. Get rid of them, because you're not. You are continuing to make yourself that way. Nobody else. I can't walk, and it does get me down. But then I think of, well, I've helped a lot of people. That brings me straight back up. Then I think, well, there could be more people that I can help. Whoa. I'm right up there. I posted a video not so long ago, depending when you watch this. I posted this video 2 weeks after I had a massive bout of depression and anxiety. Now, it made everything worse being told this by a doctor, that I have this thing. Bullcrap. I decided right from the get-go, no, I don't. I'm going to fight this. And I fighted every negative thought with fire. I fighted every single you have with determination. No, I don't have that. I don't have anxiety. I had a blip. I had a negative moment. I have negative thoughts because of those emotions that I was in. You know? I don't anymore. It lasted 2 weeks. 2 weeks of pure hell, but 2 weeks from being diagnosed with this, that and t'other. And a list of counsellors to go to. Rubbish. You want to change your life? Change it. You want to feel sorry the way you look? Change it. You don't like something about you? Change it. It's as simple as that. And I know you're going to have the offensive and the defensive people who are slamming me for all this, because those people are the worst ones for trying to stand up for the just. And yes, I have a problem and you don't know what it's like. Bollocks, I do. Sorry, I swore. I do know exactly what you feel. But unlike you, I got off my ass and I tried doing something about it. And you can as well, because it's here. You want good? Think the good. Be the good. Do the good. You want to stay where you are? Keep thinking negative. I'm not going to live very long. I'm not very happy. I don't like my job. I don't... Oh, there's so many of them. Just keep you down there. And that's when you get lower levels. Now these lower levels, they could be mischievous things. They could be... They're negative. They're negative energies. But they're negative energies created by you and me. So, you know, there are higher beings that it's their job to protect us from lower levels, negative energies, evil, demonic, and all that. There are your angels. But that's because that's what we believe in. That's what we want to believe in. That's what we need to believe in. And we know that they exist because I've read it in a book. I've heard it said. I know it exists. So there's positive things to hold on to. Well, why can't you use that same positive energy to go, yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm going to have a good day today. I'm not going to feel down. Yeah, so I hurt. I know I'm aching. My bones feel like they're on fire every day. But moaning about it's not going to help it. Get rid of your demons. Get rid of a lot of them, because a lot of them are created by you. And they're created by me. And they're created by everybody's thought forms. Because we're a source. We get a divine source and we got a negative source. Yin and yang, good and evil, positive, negative. They're all the same. One's designed to bring you up, the other one's designed to bring you down. So, think more positive. That's what I'm saying. Try it. Wake up, have a stretch and go, ooh, that was a twinge. And so going, oh, that was a twinge. I didn't like that. Go, ooh. No, never mind. Well, that hurt a little bit. Acknowledge it. You know. It's got to be better than just going, oh, I got a sore back. Because that's negative and that's deconstructive and that's going to bring you down. That's all I'm saying. So when it comes to negative stuff and positive stuff, if you go to a haunted house, you're expecting something negative to be there. So 9 times out of 10, you will produce that. I'm not saying that spirit don't exist. Of course they do. They have to, because that is you. You are spirit. Just that you have a solid form. The spirit is you. Inside you. The real you. Not this. This ain't the real you. The real you's inside. Okay? So, what is that real you connected to? A higher source. Your consciousness. Higher consciousness. Realms of good, light, positive source, because you are a conduit of that source. So you want to go up and you want to think good stuff, magic, do it. There's nothing stopping you but you. Or you can think negative and go down, because that is where you'll be, that level, unless you make an effort. Okay? Do something nice. The slightest thing, go and see somebody and go, hello. Give them a hug. You see a postman walk by, morning. What's the harm? It hasn't cost you anything, it's free. And that postman, whether you admit it or not, morning. And just put a smile on his face. So knowing that someone said something in a positive way to him. Instead of not, my effing post is late or something like that. Because that's a negative, deconstructive. That's going to bring you down. That's going to put you in a bad mood. Do you see what I mean? Think positive and your life will be more positive. Think negative, that's where you'll sit. You know? Negative spirit, demonic spirit, evil spirit, it conjures from you. You mess around with Ouija boards, everybody knows they're not a good thing. But you try to kid yourself, it's a good laugh, until something negative that was attached to that board, that some other douchebag has produced, is now affecting you. Trust me, I've been there, I've seen it. It's not good. But it's all to do with us and how we think. Alright? There you go. That's it. Think positive. More positive things will happen. Think negative. Better polish off your glittery signs. Anyway, love and light to you. It's something to think about. Bye bye.